Hey girls, so for Halloween I decided to be Barbie, and I mean really, who doesn't want to be Barbie, right? So I'm going to be showing you guys how I achieved the makeup for this Barbie tutorial, so you can just stay tuned. Here I just used my simple hydrating light moisturizer and my hard candy primer, and now I'm just using my MAC foundation in the color NW15. And I'm also just buffing it all around my face with my Sigma F80 foundation brush. So I'm just going to be applying another layer of foundation just because Barbie has a really flawless face, so I want to make sure I achieve that. Barbie also has a really matte face. She has that really like porcelain skin, so I wanted to put my Rimmel London Stay Matte powder just to make sure my face looked extra coverage and had that really porcelain looking skin. I used my Glamoflauge Hard Candy Concealer just because this is a definitely heavy duty concealer and it highlights really great. So again, Barbie has really, like basically no under eye, no dark circles under her eyes, sorry. So this is why I did use this concealer, to really make sure that I have full coverage on the under eye. And I just took a beauty blender dupe just to blend that all out. So now I'm just taking that same powder and setting it underneath my eye. And now I'm just taking a contouring brush by Biege Cosmetics, and I'm just going to take my NYX bronzer in the color Medium Deep and run that all around my cheekbones. Barbie has a really slim, structured face, something that I don't have, so I wanted to make sure I really made my face look slim on the cheek area. And I also just brought that up towards my temples, again taking the same bronzer with a more fluffy brush and just bronzing the rest of my face to give that defined, slim face look. So I'm also going to go ahead and contour my nose. This is the first time I've ever contoured my nose, so I'm sorry if I'm not doing it perfect. But I'm basically just going to take that same powder and run that along the sides of my nose, and then I'm going to basically take anything and just run it along just to blend it all out. Now I'm just going to run through my eyebrows with this little brush, taking my NYC brush in my NYC pencil in dark brown and outlining my brows. Then I'm going to take my Ardelle's brow powder in the color medium and go ahead and fill in my brows. So I'm going to go ahead and take my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk and put that all over my lid. This is going to help give a base for our lid, but also to help make the color stand out even more. So now I'm going to take just any flat shader brush. This one is from the art store, and I'm just going to go ahead and sort of smooth that all out over my lid. And then I'm also going to take a white shadow and put that over that milk just so that I can set it in. I'm using MAC's Crystal Avalanche, but again, you can just use any white shadow really. So now I'm going to take a Sigma brush, eyeshadow brush, and just go ahead and use those two pink colors on the top of this little quad here by Annabelle. I can't remember the name of this quad, but I'll always link the stuff down below for you guys in the description box. So I'm just going to put that on half of my lid. I'm not going to take it to that inner corner just because I want it to be bright and white in that inner corner, but I'm just going to put it on the outer half. So now, next I'm going to take this really bright pink blush from Makeup Forever. Again, cannot remember the name, but I will post it in the down bar. And I'm just going to take that same brush and put it on my crease. The reason why I'm taking an eyeshadow brush and doing this is because I'll get way more precision, whereas if I used a crease brush, I'll get more of a smoked out look. It'll sort of go everywhere. So now I'm going to take a tapered blending brush. You can really just use any tapered blending brush and go ahead and blend that crease out. The reason why you sort of want more of a tapered blending brush as opposed to a fluffy one is because you want still that precision to be there, but you obviously still want to blend it out. A fluffy one is going to give you, again, more of a smoky look, where we want a little bit of that precision to still be there in that crease. So next I'm just going to take an LA Colors blending brush and go over that, just because I really love the way this brush blends. So I'm going to go ahead and dip that LA Colors blending brush into the bright pink again, and go ahead and put that again into my crease. Again, just because I really want to sort of get a bright crease, I want to sort of make sure it's a little bit precise. Basically, I just don't want to blend it out too much. So I'm going to go ahead with that same shade from the Annabelle palette and put that on my lid again, just in case we lost a little bit of the lid color. So next I'm going to take my Biege Cosmetics Party Girl palette and take those two pink shades and put that on my lid, because I felt like my lid wasn't too pink and I kind of wanted it to be a little bit brighter. So now I'm going to go ahead with that pointy side and go into my crease with a little bit of the Makeup Forever Bright Pink, just because I want it to be a little bit more precise. Now just taking it and lightly blending it out, just so that we don't have any harsh lines, but we still do have a pretty noticeable crease. So now I'm going to take MAC's Crystal Avalanche and go ahead and highlight my tear ducts and my brow bone. You can again just take any white shade. I just happen to have this MAC one, and it happens to be my favorite. So now I'm going to take this really small smudger brush from Biege Cosmetics and take that pink from the Biege Cosmetics Party Girl palette and run that underneath my lower lash line. And now I'm going to take a highlighter from Wet n Wild. This is called Reserve My Cabana, and just run that over my cheekbones and down my nose. Now I'm going to take this Wet n Wild, LA Colors blush. I will put the name in the down bar and just put a tiny bit of that on my cheekbones. Now I just slapped on some liner and I slapped on some mascara. I didn't do a thick winged liner, I just sort of did a little bit of a thinner liner. I will put all the products that I used for the liner and the mascara down below in the description box. So just taking any white liner that you have, you want to just put that on your lower lash line, your waterline, and make sure you really brighten it up with that white color. It'll really make your eyes pop, and Barbie's eyes definitely pop a lot. So next I'm going to take this lip liner called Candy by Biege Cosmetics, and this is the perfect Barbie pink, and I'm just going to basically line my lips with that. And then next you'll see me using MAC's Saint Germain just to fill in my lips and put that all over as our lipstick. And this is the finished makeup look, and now it is wig time. So this is the wig. You can go ahead and fix it up however you want. And this is my completed Barbie look. I really hope you guys loved it. So stay tuned to the very end, because I am going to be including some HD photos of the completed look. Thanks guys.